It was 1996 and I was sitting in a car, stuck in a traffic jam. On the radio they talk about yet another major restructuring at one of the Swiss companies with massive layoffs. They also talked about the lack of growth in the Swiss economy. Then I had this idea. There are lots of interesting business ideas around in Switzerland, but for a young entrepreneur, it's not good enough to have a good idea. You need access to know-how, access to experts and capital in order to succeed. This is the core of the venture idea.
Under this venture, there is the competition aspect and there is the help of experienced people to write business plan. So we offered something to them and it worked.
Building and succeeding with a new venture, it's about attracting the right people to work with you together. And I think venture allows you to begin on that path.
What is venture? It is a competition, a support network, a learning environment for young entrepreneurs. Venture is all you need to take you from your first idea to a professional business plan and all the way to the founding and financing of your company.
Sensirion is a high-tech company. We combine chip technology with sensor technology and put them together on one single device, a very small chip. When we started with the idea, we were two people, Moritz and myself.
It was very important for us that we could start as an idea. Without venture, there wouldn't be Sensirion nowadays. Because for us, it was really important to start thinking and start daring, especially, to build up a company. It's not the Swiss attitude to think big, and it's a big step from a PhD student to an entrepreneur. At least for us it was. So at the very beginning we had to start like a game. You know, it's a competition, you start to think big, you start to build up a model of a company, and you don't have to be too Swissy all the time and say, this will not work. So you start and think it and finish it.
Venture competition is like a network, so you can ask a lot of people what they think about your idea, and if you have special questions about a topic you didn't work in before, you can focus on a person who knows and who can help you, and this helped a lot to develop the business plan.
Also, it was a unique opportunity, of course, to meet all the coaches at Venture, also all the other people, participants at Venture, and talk to them and start to trust in your ideas. So we could really build it up as a model, and at the very end we looked at it and said, hey, it seems to work. So let's do it.
Me and my co-founder Oliver, we were PhD students at the Institute for Construction Management, and we had the idea that with the internet we could improve the collaboration in the construction industry, because the construction industry is very focused on projects. People from different companies must work together over the boundaries of companies, and so the internet would be a nice solution to improve this collaboration. As a result of the venture competition, we were one of the winners, and this gave a lot of confidence in our business concept. We were no longer only PhD students, but we had a proved business concept. Without venture, it would have been harder to find investors who believe in our business plan, and it would have been harder to structure our ideas without the professional help of the coaches.
Without venture, it would have been much more difficult for us to find money. Some of the employees wouldn't be here because they got to know us through venture. We got a very good business plan by working together with the coaches. They prevented us from making the most stupid mistakes.
Venture was a good chance for us to get money. It was a good chance for us to get in contact with people who have experience, and that's what we didn't have.
Our product is actually the same thing that you have in your eye. You also don't have a hard lens that you move around when you want to focus, but you have a tunable lens. Basically, by deforming the lens, we can focus on something.
If you're the inventor, you have to find someone who is going to make the business part. So there is business and there is invention, there is ideas, and you have to be, everything has to be present.
For Tibbets came out of our own desire. We didn't have a place to go where we could eat a proper vegetarian but good food in a nice ambience. So that's why we came up with the idea for Tibbets, and we got a lot of media coverage for our idea, and I definitely think without Venture this would not have been possible. We are very glad that we have participated at Venture, because Venture inspired us to think through the idea and to make the business plan really strong, and has definitely helped us then that we got a really good result out of it. Working with the coach, it was a very good test for the business idea, and it has helped us to develop the idea further. We have opened 3 other restaurants in Winterthur, Bern and the latest in Basel. And we are very proud that we have opened the first restaurant abroad in London, just off Regent Street, very central. And now this is for us a bit of a window to the world and to see if the concept works worldwide.
My name is Niklas Sabelay. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Lemoptics. We developed today a system which is able to detect and to get any surface a touchscreen. So you transform any surface into a touchscreen or into tactile functionality. So you can project onto any surface and move like a projected iPhone. So that's something we're working on, which is quite cool. So Venture help in crystallizing Lemoptics and crystallizing the business plan there. There's a main point why we did Venture at that time. Second point is get really high-level coach helping you through their contacts as well, helping you to get your network that you need to create the company. And the third point is really on the investor point of view. It's what we have found as being the most important through venture competition. And getting access to these people in your field help you really move forward on the right direction. So without venture, we would have taken much more time to get to the point where we are today.
I see with some joy that the number of companies founded by our students more than doubled through this venture competition during the time of the last 10 years.
What you can get from Venture is coaching through practical experienced people, as well as specialized help, expertise, whether it's on financing, whether it's on sales planning. And also you get to build a network, which brings a lot of value. That's all 3 you will need to succeed in your business.
Venture has turned from idea into reality. A reality that is well beyond my wildest dreams in 1996.
The success of Venture speaks for itself, and you can make it your success. If you've got an idea that you feel inspired about, join us on this journey along with our founders, media partner, and sponsors to help you bring your idea from concept to fruition and to the world. Turn your idea into business.